The Greek government budged, accepting some terms of a bailout package it initially rejected. Athens missed the deadline to repay $1.8 billion it owes the IMF and is now in dangerous financial territory. But it's being told by eurozone finance ministers it's going to have to wait on those concessions. We're joined by Robin Wigglesworth, U.S. markets editor for the Financial Times. Robin, good to see you. So at this point, the EU is basically saying you're going to have to wait until Sunday until we do anything here. Did Tsipras push this too far?
I think he probably did. I mean, everything he seems to be doing seems to be towards improving his negotiation position vis-a-vis the eurozone. But I think he just miscalculated this quite badly, trying to back down today. The Europeans told him to, go back to Athens and run this referendum, and now he's sort of ratcheting up the rhetoric again.
So how does this referendum work then? I mean, and there are some questions about whether this referendum is going to be legitimate in the first place.
Yeah, they've fudged that again, like so many things in this crisis. There are some issues with the Greek constitution that can you hold a referendum on an issue like this, certainly in such a short time span. They've only had a week to organise a national referendum on something incredibly important. But I think right now, the government wants to hold the referendum. The Europeans want them to hold the referendum so they get a bit of clarity and then we can move on.
Greece's finance minister is saying tonight that he thinks a deal is still possible even after that referendum. Is he right?
No, I think all depends on what the referendum. If there is a yes vote and the Greeks vote for this package that frankly isn't on the table anymore, then maybe they can get some sort of deal stitched together that keeps Greece in the eurozone. If they vote no, which Tsipras is saying will increase his leverage in talks, I think it will be very hard for the Europeans to keep Greece in the eurozone. That will be seen as a rejection of the European Union and the eurozone itself. And I think then we might be on a slippery slope. Most
folks seem to be still putting the chances of a Grexit at around 50%, which sounds about right now. If that happened, do we know what the timetable would be if Greece left the eurozone?
No, it could be quick, it could be slow. I mean, hopefully it would, if it does come to that, it would be an orderly process. I mean, there's already capital controls on the banks. The main trigger would be the European Central Bank cutting the Greek banks off life support. And then, the Greek government would have to start issuing IOUs or scrips or some sort of parallel currency. Then hopefully over time they can move into some sort of parallel system and reintroduce a drachma in an orderly fashion. So it could take time, but, if they lose control of the situation, it could also happen very quickly and very nastily.
Do we have any idea when the banks might reopen?
I think we have to wait and see what the referendum says. If it's a yes, even then I think we're probably facing a longish wait. And if they say no, I mean, frankly, who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be quite difficult.
Robin Wigglesworth from the Financial Times, thank you very much.
Thank you.